I got a phone call from my sister. I was in Chicago. She told me that Mom was rushed to the hospital. Her lungs have shut down and it didn't look good. When I walked into the hospital, right away the doctor took me to the side and said, "There is nothing modern medicine can do to help your mom. You should be prepared to make some very hard decisions soon." COPD is a lung disease that does not cure itself, and the minute you get it, your declining lifestyle starts happening instantly.
But COPD, you can breathe. They no go down there, nothing.
At this stage, it was the end of her journey, is what the doctors were saying. So we wanted to get some sense of hope and decided to call the healing rooms. What we thought was going to be a prayer over Mom, the healing rooms ended up prophesying over all of us. And in the process, God told us, your mom's been healed already. You just can't see it yet. So it was amazing. It was another way a small way of God telling us, I got this. 3 weeks have passed. And the family was preparing for a funeral because at this point we were advised that there's no hope. But God had other plans. He showed us visions of my mom waking up from the coma and dancing at my cousin's wedding. We really felt like God was saying it's time for her to come out of the machine. So we move towards a final test. She ends up coming out of the coma, and the doctors were amazed. Their mouths dropped and they said to us, don't get too excited about this because she's gonna still be bedridden for a long time. She's gonna still have a hard time eating, and she's gonna go to a rehab for at least 6 months to a year. And what's amazing is she woke up out of the coma, she ate a hamburger, she was released 24 hours later and made a entrance at the wedding, walking by herself with no help. She got to dance with her brother that had just had open heart surgery, a heart transplant, and the two of them, the two miracles, got to dance together.
We make party together. Yeah.
You know, a year after she came out of the coma, she was with the doctor at Duke University, and they put a scan on the wall and said, this is what your lungs were like 6 years ago. This is a classic case of stage 4 lung disease. And he said, what I'm puzzled about is why your lungs from today, as he put him up, look more like the lungs of a teenager. And he, out of his own mouth, said, it's like you've been given new lungs.
Just tell him, are you sure you have COPD? And I say, yes, I'm in the hospital. I'm in the coma, 25 days. I say, ma'am, your lung is very clear. It looks like new. It's new, that Jesus gave it to me. I tell the doctor, he's look at me funny.